Lantern Hypotenuse strikes again. I am fairly certain that everything is unlocked at this point, which means we should be able to pick our free 4-star today. Now, I'll be honest, this is not the video that I was expecting to be making right now, but I tried to make a different video and realized it's gonna take me a lot longer than I thought it would. So in order to not be multiple days late with an upload, we are back on the 4-star only account. Dia wants red and pink, so we will just give her 5 pinks and submit. And of course, between every single one of these, we have to wait until the next day. Oh, you would like some green? I got you. Obviously, this is all gonna be smooth sailing until we try the combat event again, because I do want to give it another run. So I believe that the gift envelope part of this is now complete. So that means next up is 4 rounds of this thing, which I already forget how to play. You know, I'm on the last stage of this and I just realized over here it shows you what's coming up next. Yes, it doesn't really matter though, because I was still able to beat every stage. So we have a grand total of 1,360 points, meaning I can pick my free character, but I cannot get this skin for Xianling yet. Now, obviously, in the last episode, I was asking you guys what you would prefer me to do, whether I pick the character, spin a wheel, etc. And while I did see a couple of votes for pretty much every single option, it did seem that the majority of people were saying that I should go ahead and get Lan Yan as a character because she would be pretty good for us. There's so many good characters here. I would love to get all these, but I am going to grab ourselves a Lan Yan from this event, and then we're gonna find out what the heck she does. All right, so basic attack. We have, oh, okay, in another melee catalyst character. I was curious how they were going to incorporate chakras into this since they're not a weapon in this game technically. Charged attack, we get to throw out the chakra. Skill is, ooh, can I teleport? It's like a 4-star ka-ching. And I don't say that just to compare it to another character. I say that because on this account, don't ask me why I opened up the map. That is not where I meant to go. On this account, also not where I want to go. On this account, if we only look at the 4-star characters, there are not that many of them that can do something like the ka-ching teleport. I'm sure I'm forgetting a few, but you kind of have Auroran, who also just came out. He can boost himself up into the sky, and I think that's like the only other one. Obviously, Kirara and Kachina can both climb cliffs very easily, but this is just nice for overworld traversal to be able to do that, and it do be looking like we get a shield. But now let's hop into her trial for the first time and really I don't like this it's too small. I don't like reading it there. I instead prefer to read it here. Normal attack is a normal attack. Skill, oh boy. So shield based on attack, which is good because that means she can also do a little bit of damage. Also, it seems like I can use this and then use it again. No, it didn't let me use it again. It says while in midair, due to the effects of her skill, pressing her elemental skill again or pressing normal attack. But I can't use this skill again in the air. Like, I go there, it's on cooldown. I can plunging attack. Hold up, am I misinterpreting something here? Well, maybe you just have to hit an enemy for it to work. I guess we will find out about that. Ooh, simple burst. Pulls in nearby opponents and objects, dealing multiple AoE. Oh, so it's like Baby Kazu. I mean, like, that is more of his skill, but Baby Kazu. It actually does really remind me a bit of Baby Kazuha. Oh, she also scales with elemental mastery for damage. I mean, obviously, I have not used her in combat yet, but she seems to be pretty decent. So let's see how we feel about that after we do some rotations. Let's use this thing, which does pull things together. And then we can use, can she also be damage dealer? It almost feels like she can kind of be a damage dealer. That, or it's just because, you know, Xingqiu and Fischl are on the field. And then what did the game put on her? They did Viridescent, and they gave her a, wow, boy, is this a craftable? Does seem like it's pretty decent for her. And it also matches her aesthetic. I can find out right now if it's a craftable. Is it on the weapon banner? It is not. So it probably is a craftable. Hey, so fun fact, it is not craftable, but it doesn't matter because I could just give her a Thrilling Tales. Of course, at the moment, I can't really go and build her up, but I could definitely see us using her on a team in the future. Now, however, our attention needs to be turned towards this. We need 1,500 points, which means 140 more points. And that would require me to do how much? If I just get the lowest score in each one, I get 40. So I would have to complete 4 of them at the lowest difficulty. Now, a lot of you were saying that Hyper Bloom is pretty good against those things. I don't know what they're called. I could just say the annoying Natlin enemies and we all know what I'm talking about. I did also see a comment saying just use the trial characters and it's really easy. That's such a great idea, except that goes against the entire concept of this account. And then yes, I did see that you want to, at least for this one, finish off enemies with elemental skills. And a lot of Gaming's kit counts as plunging attacks, making him not the best for this, but he's also my best built character. I assume Fischl would count as elemental skill damage as long as Oz is up, and it comes from her skill and not... No, wait, I think it's skill even with her burst. Yo, you guys want to see the level 1 Lan Yan showcase? I got you. Watch. I didn't change any of my perks. Oops. It doesn't matter. I don't even need to change them. It's gonna be so easy because we are blooming hyperly. We are hyper aggressively blooming, okay? There's one down. Give me my 180 points, thank you. So, hyper bloom, good against these guys. Let me change my character, thank you. This is kind of chaotic because a lot of these characters' skills don't really stay up for very long on field. So we're resorting to a lot of having to shoot stuff. Like Kale is really not the best for off-field things. Also, we want to try to finish them off with skills if possible, because that will give us... Oh, ooh, big points. See, this is all we needed. We needed Lan Yan on the team, okay? Hyper Bloom, go. This is the saddest Hyper Bloom team you will ever see in your life. Go. Bloom. Bloom for me. Wait, no, it's so close. Please, just kill. Why did I switch to you to do damage? You're not even built. Okay. Well, I didn't quite get to the 5,000. It wouldn't have mattered. I thought the next tier was 5K, but I was thinking of the lowest tier for the next version. This one is 5,000, but it's okay. We got our 40 points. And now we want to do 3 different elemental reactions, swirl and crystallize reactions triggered with different elemental. So we want to do lots of different reactions. So this is overload. We'll throw in some cryo, and then I'm bringing level 1 Lan Yan again. Actually, it's not that bad, because if we're protected by a shield, we get extra stuff. Let's see how it goes. We should have plenty of reactions at our disposal. So how many points did we get? 390. Oh, right. This guy. Kind of forgot that we have to deal with this. You know, I guess I still could have brought the Hyper Bloom stuff, because technically you're proccing a couple different reactions during that process. And we need to hit 5,000 points this time. Oh, no. Okay, we have to take this guy out. If we take this guy out, we win. We have 30 some odd seconds. We should be okay. Maybe not, though. Very close. Okay, we should be fine. There we go. We're good. Ooh, wow, that was fast. I hit 10,000 points. I don't know about you guys. I think that's pretty impressive. Oh, the next one I have to hit 7,500. Okay, I think it's going up because they let you take more buffs each time. And this round, after characters defeat 3 opponents affected by Frozen. And there's still only 5 stars as trial characters. Frozen, huh? So, okay. I'm gonna still bring Gaming to do damage, then Kaya Barbara, and I know Sucrose would be smarter, but let's bring Lan Yan because she seems to be carrying us, right? It's very obvious that the only reason we're even winning these is because she's on the team. So first and foremost, we want to freeze, and then we want to group them together with the freeze, put up a shield, and then bada bing bada boom. That is how we do it. Let's do it again. Not a fan of these guys going invisible, but I can kind of just run around and hit a lot of them. This might be a bit harder for us because we're not really equipped that well for freeze teams. I also have to remember to try and freeze and not just spam attacks. Okay, hear me out. This one might not be going that well, but if I can at least beat it... Oh, we're close. Hold on. We might be able to do this. Yeah, we should be fine. We are not fine. All these count as one wave? Or like one... No, Kaya, I saw him. You didn't? Oh. We're fine. I think I killed it right at the last second. Okay, nice. I was gonna say, even if we didn't beat it, we would unlock the next difficulty, I think. And I assume the later ones might be a little bit easier just because of the number of buffs that we'll have. And this time we want Electro Charged. What? Oh, I can move that anywhere. Oh, 4-star character. Oh, we're saved. I mean, I guess Barbara's fine for this as long as we have a lot of off-field Electro. And then also level 1 Lan Yan, you have to come. I'm telling you, she's absolutely carrying us. Now, I don't exactly know how to use this guy. I assume you go in the air and then do stuff. I mean, that seems about right. This is great. I like this. I actually really like Auroran's burst. Yo, we are killing it with points. Now, yes, of course, most of that comes from using the trial character because their build is about 50 times better than anything I have. How many points is it for 3 stars? Don't tell me it was 200. It was 200. Look at how close I got. I mean, the more in the XP, it'd be great to have, but I don't think I need to concern myself too much with it because we still have more to get over here. And now we're at the point where the buffs carry us enough where we can at least get the bare minimum of points. And also we're not dealing with the annoying Natlin enemies. So we got 67,000. We are good. This is easy. Last one. There are no restrictions. Okay, do they give us every trial character? Yes. Oh, Lan Yan, but stronger. Oh, this is so free. This is so free. We're going full electro charged. Oh. Okay, wait, kill this thing fast. No. It's just a bunch of these. I don't like the YABs. They take my burst, and then it's not fun. Luckily, we are on the lowest difficulty, so they really don't have much HP. Honestly, this event's just too easy. They need to make it harder. However, that is complete sarcasm, by the way. Don't do that. But we got all of the rewards on the last one. And look, all I'm saying, last episode, we didn't have a level 1 Lan Yan. In this episode, we did. And in this episode, we got all the points that we needed, whereas last time we couldn't even beat it. And those two things are definitely super correlated. So we also get our free skin, and that means Lantern Hypotenuse is pretty much done. Also, for those of you that don't get the joke there, on a right triangle, the hypotenuse is always the opposite leg from the right angle. So it sticks with our theme of calling it lantern and then the opposite of right. And now when we do use Xianling, it'll feel like a completely different character, right guys? Right? So you won't be sad when I use Xianling at some point, although I have to get the catch for her, and that doesn't sound too fun. Fishing is never my favorite in games, but I feel like every single game ever has put fishing in the game. I mean, even Skyrim went back years later just to add fishing. I don't know who asked for that, but apparently someone did. I would love to level up Lan Yan since she helped us so much in that event, but I'll be smart and I'll just focus on our team. Speaking of the team that we're currently using, a couple episodes back, I saw that we needed to craft the Natlan craftable claymore. We got the blueprint and then I immediately completely forgot about it. So this, I assume we can just go buy somewhere. Well, maybe, because it's not the like original claymore thing, it's the newer one. So I don't know if I have any dream solving. I don't think I do. Oh, also, I did farm my weekly bosses after the last episode, which reminds me, I need to go farm those again because it's a different week. And perhaps in farming the weekly boss, we will get some dream solving. Oh, I have two. Wait. So all I need is a claymore blueprint. And I say blueprint over the other word because I don't know how to pronounce the other word. It's either like Violet, Billet, BA. I don't know. Would you be as kind as to sell me a claymore? Oh, that's right. I already bought it. Okay, never mind. Let me just bunny hop on back to the crafting table. And if we take a look, it is this. This is what we need. Yes, it uses up one of my dream solvents, and there might be another way to get one, but this is the way that I know how to get it, and I can get it right now. Now, I go hunt for the blue gem stuff. I really am just so knowledgeable about everything in this game. Perhaps the interactive map would be of a bit of assistance here, because this is about the only spot that I know there are some of them. I say that, and yet I keep just swimming around without pulling up the interactive map. You know, it's funny. It took me quite a while to get what we needed, and now that I have what we needed, I just keep finding more of them. That's always how it tends to work, huh? Well, let's head on back, and we should be able to craft this. So extra attack whenever we're healed sounds pretty nice to me. Now, there is one downside to this, and it is simply that this new sword does not look nearly as good on Gaming. And as you can see, he isn't too happy about it. Oh, we have lucked out. This is actually open today. Technically, I should give him back the Pain Slasher, as right now he's going to be significantly nerfed, but I am lazy, and I'm wondering if I could just do this without having to swap it back. First 3 enemies are down, and now we got these 2 idiots. Oh, I'm a genius. If I shove the enemies against the wall, Overloaded can't knock them away from me. The corner is our friend. So not the fastest clear, but it is doable. You know what would stack really well with this Claymore's passive? Gaming C1. I hope someday we get that somehow. It's fine, guys. We have Bennett. It's okay. Bennett and Chevris. He will have enough healing. So I'm wondering if I'm more so telling myself that rather than you guys. Though to be honest, I don't regret my decision of picking Lan Yan. I do think she'll be a fun character to have. Plus, since she just released and is on the current banner, we probably won't see her again for a little while. So we would have a very slim chance of getting her. The next thing we're going to need are drops from Breacher Primuses. It doesn't matter. And then also probably some more of these because Chevris has been using them as well. So I shall go do a little bit of farming. Farming is complete ish. I say ish because these are a bit of an issue for us. Or rather, I guess they're more of an issue for like my laziness, if you want to put it that way. Because there are some underground here, but the only way to get underground is to start a world quest, and that's a lot of dialogue I don't feel like going through. So instead, I'll just farm the couple that are above ground each day. For the time being though, I'll level this as far as we can, which gets us a decent amount more attack. Then if I remember, I will continue to farm those. Now that we have leveled this though, I want to go back to the domain for the weapon materials. Partially because I know I'm going to need more of them, but also because I want to feel how different it is with this weapon leveled a bit. Okay, also I gotta say, Oz is like the biggest betrayer. I put that dude on the field and he always attacks the enemies that I'm not attacking, which then means I get no overloaded because there's no electro being applied. On average, I'm seeing about 4,000 damage more on plunges, because before we were hitting around 10k with Bennett's buff up, and now if we put everything up, we are seeing some 14,000s, and then when we don't crit, 5,000. Whoa, we got some height there. So overall, we did a full run. It's maybe about 10 seconds faster on average. I say on average, and I've done one run, so that literally makes no sense. Ooh, that run was a lot faster. Is it bad that I'm excited to see a run that's 1 minute and 47 seconds? And just imagine how much faster it could be if I put our level 1 Lan Yan on here. I would do it, but that almost feels too overpowered. I'm guessing we'll still need more of these anyways, but I'll just have to wait for another day to farm them. Because what I'd like to do now, or correction, what I have to do now is go fight some weekly bosses. Normally, it takes me 2 trips to the cosmos to take this guy down, so I'm curious to see if perhaps today we can speed that up to 1 trip. I imagine that's not going to be possible with our current damage output, but let's see what we could do here. Put down some bursts, another burst, and then burst. And we are hitting those 14Ks. Luckily, Oz can only hit one thing here, and all of our buffs were off. I have a feeling we're going to be taking another trip to the cosmos. I am trying my best. I don't want to go back. No. One of these days, we'll be able to do this in one go. But for now, that day is most definitely not today. Ooh, AR-49. That means we are almost to AR-50, which means we're almost AR-51 and 2 and 53. Yeah, I'll be honest, I don't really know what that means. And I know it's kind of obvious, but I just realized the other day that he's the only world boss that isn't locked in a domain, which means he scales with world level. Thus, he will, I think, always be the highest level world boss that you can fight. I've got to say, I'm also enjoying using this team. Between Chevers and Bennett heals, health isn't really an issue, and our damage might not be anything incredible yet, but that will just go up with time. This is like the first time on this account where I'm fighting a boss and I don't really have to worry. I just go in and spam all the buttons. The wolf bestows us with some good stuff. Now if I go around and die, that is not quite what I had in mind. Also, what is going on with this guy? He is so fast. Where's he going? What I was gonna say is we can go around and collect some treasure hoarder drops. Then we can come and bring Bennett's burst up to level 6, which shows us that we also need the Valen drops. Can I one cycle the Valen? Kind of hope that I can, but I assume I can't. Oh, I thought we actually were going to be able to. Level 1 Lan Yan definitely would have let us do it, but down he goes. Nothing too exciting in terms of drops, but I think this is the one that I need for Bennett. Of course, I can't do that until after I ascend him again, and that's gonna take quite a bit of resin. Now I'm just gonna go and quickly spend the remaining amounts of our resin, and that lets us bring Chevers' skill up to level 6. Now, if we head over to the Spiral Abyss, the spot that we last left off was floor 5 because it splits into 2 teams. I don't really think we're gonna do this right now, but I just kind of want to plan out teams. So obviously, we have this going on, and this works. For the second half, however, I mean, level 1 Lan Yan just has to go on there because she is cracked. Then I guess also this brand new character that no one has ever used before, she would probably do pretty well on that team. Would it be stupid to run Candace on there? Because then we can get some vaporizes. Hold on, I forget. Can Candace be like a main DPS on field? I don't think that that's really what she does. I guess I could do it if I don't know. Just for funsies, I'm gonna slap random artifacts on these characters, and we're gonna go in with the level 1 and level 2. If we can beat floor 5 with a level 1 Lan Yan, it proves that she is the strongest character in the entire game. Well, besides Raiden Shogun, of course. So, you know, first half, we just kind of steamroll a little bit since we get the passive Lan Yan buff from her just being on one of our teams. Don't read into it. Don't look it up. That's how it works. Trust me. again, then I have no idea how this team's gonna go. These. Hey, buddy. We'll take out one at a time, I guess. Oh, huge. What can I say? Lan Yan is just insane. Look at her. Look at her go. Easiest 3 stars of my life. I also love how I didn't look at what the enemies were gonna be, but somehow I think I actually put the teams perfectly on each side. Because first half definitely wants Pyro, and this half definitely wants Hydro or Cryo. And that is precisely what we have. Look at that Pyro damage. That's huge. Imagine being these treasure hoarders getting beat up by a level 1 character. That must be so embarrassing for them. And once again, she finishes it off for us. This is it. The final challenge. It's this dude. Can we beat this dude? I don't even know why you're asking. Of course we can. Go, Lan Yan. Look at this. Look at the power. To anyone who was saying that we should have not picked this girl and instead taken the C1 Gaming, you're crazy. We never would have gotten the perfect 3 stars here if we did that. So the hardest content in the entire game has now been beaten. Ignore everything that comes after it. I guess technically what I could do instead of this team is that, because then we could just do straight up melt, and it gives us another level 1 character, which obviously makes the team stronger. Oh, I accidentally started a boss battle. Not many people know about the secret triple slime boss battle over here. It only activates once you obtain the most powerful character in the game besides Raiden Shogun. You also have to have at least 3 characters on the team under level 5. But once you defeat said boss battle, you get big chest. In true test here, I still have an Animoculus up there. Can I get up with her? I think I can. Some may say you have to climb the trees and glide down, but that is baloney. When you could just do this and then you have to wait again, but that's fine because we simply do this one more time and then it is ours. I think choosing this girl was a great choice for our account. Also, while editing this video, I was just playing around with my voice because, you know, why not? And apparently I can make this sound. So yeah, that's something, I guess. With that being said, though, I hope you guys did enjoy. And as always, I will see you all next time.